Imagine having a conversation with an AI that remembers what you like, understands your style, helps you solve real problems, and does it better than most people can. Sounds wild, right? But that's exactly what GPT-5 is shaping up to be. And if what OpenAI is building works the way they hope, we're not just talking about a smarter chatbot. We're talking about a tool that can actually think, act, and even complete tasks on its own. This changes everything. So what is GPT-5? At first glance, it sounds like the next version of ChatGPT. Just an upgrade, right? But no, this isn't just a version bump. According to OpenAI's top team, GPT-5 is a big step toward creating AI that's more thoughtful, more useful, and a lot more personal. In this video, we're going to break down what makes GPT-5 different, how it could change the way we work and live, and what's next for artificial intelligence. So stick around, because things are moving faster than ever. Let's start with something simple. GPT-4 gave fast and helpful answers. GPT-5 is being built to actually think through problems step by step, like someone explaining their thought process out loud. That's a big deal. Right now, AI can sometimes give great answers and then mess up the next one. GPT-5 is meant to be more consistent. It's being trained to act more like a smart person who explains their logic clearly, so you can follow along. That's going to be incredibly helpful in areas like medicine, engineering, law, and education. Another major upgrade is memory, or what they call context. GPT-4 Turbo already remembers a lot. GPT-5 might be able to handle entire books, long conversations, and full-length meetings, all without forgetting details. This means the AI won't have to start from scratch every time. It can actually build on what you said before. So if you're working on a big project, it'll stay in sync with your goals and ideas over time. That's a huge leap. Now let's talk about something new, multimodality. That just means GPT-5 won't be limited to text. It'll understand images, maybe even audio and video. Think about this. You could show it a photo, ask it to describe what's happening, or get help creating something visual, all in the same chat. That opens the door to using AI in design, video editing, presentations, and even filmmaking. This might be the most exciting part. GPT-5 is expected to learn about you, how you think, what you like, and how you want help. Not in a creepy way, but in a way that adjusts over time to your preferences. So instead of giving you generic answers, it'll feel more like someone who knows your style and tailors advice just for you. Imagine it remembering your tone, your favorite topics, and your sense of humor. It becomes your personal assistant, not just a tool. So what does all this mean for everyday people? A student could get better help studying. A doctor might spot something in a patient file they missed before. A business owner could solve problems faster. GPT-5 isn't just about making tech smarter. It's about making life easier. It fits into how we already work, and it might even change the way we think about tasks we do every day. Sam Altman, CEO of OpenAI, says that this move from GPT-4 to GPT-5 is a step towards systems that can reason like people. Not just faster or smarter, systems that are more reliable, more helpful, and more thoughtful. He talks about 5 stages of AI. First, there are simple chatbots. Now we're moving into the stage of reasoners, AI that can solve harder problems. After that come agents, systems that don't just respond but take action. And eventually, we'll reach AI that can innovate and run entire organizations. OpenAI is also focusing hard on 2 areas: personalization and integration. That means GPT-5 will not only adapt to individual users, it will also connect with tools and systems you already use. Whether it's a customer support platform, a business dashboard, or your own workflow, GPT-5 will be able to pull in data and respond smartly. That's powerful. As Sam put it, no customer ever wants the old thing again after they've used this new experience. It just makes everything easier. One big concern people always have: what happens to my data? OpenAI has made it clear. They do not train GPT on customer data from their API. Your data stays your data. They can do custom models for your specific needs, but your input doesn't go into training the base model. So if you're using GPT-5 in your business, your sensitive info won't end up training someone else's AI. That's good to know. Building GPT-5 isn't about one big breakthrough. It's about stacking lots of small wins. Sam Altman says it's like multiplying hundreds of medium-sized innovations together. Each team focuses on one part: better memory, faster performance, smarter reasoning, and then they stitch it all together. That's how GPT-5 becomes a massive leap forward. Google has been racing to keep up. They recently dropped Gemini 2.5 Pro, and it's strong. It scored high in math, reasoning, and coding benchmarks. It's even free to use. But here's the catch: Gemini still feels like a tool you use. GPT-5 is being built as a system that can work for you. It acts. It follows up. It completes tasks on your behalf. That's the big difference. It might be what gives OpenAI the edge. One feature OpenAI is working on is called Operator. This lets the AI browse the web like a human, click buttons, fill out forms, and complete tasks. Sam said he'd love if AI could handle all the boring stuff online so he could spend more time with his family. That's the kind of shift GPT-5 represents. From answering questions to getting things done. So when is GPT-5 coming? Well, Sam Altman didn't give an exact date, but he did say they're working hard on it. The release might look different this time. Maybe a slower rollout or a totally new approach. But one thing's clear: it's coming soon. Possibly within weeks or months. One of the smartest things OpenAI is doing? They're getting rid of all the separate models. GPT 3.5 for Turbo 0103 and combining everything into one unified system. So you won't have to pick a model or wonder which version you're using. GPT-5 will figure out what you need, whether it's writing help, reasoning, image generation, or anything else, and just do it. That's a big move towards simplicity. We're standing on the edge of something big. GPT-5 isn't just a smarter chatbot. It's a sign that AI is becoming part of everyday life. It'll understand us better, work faster, help more, and maybe even think better than we do in some cases. It's not science fiction anymore. It's real, and it's coming fast. Whether you're excited or nervous, one thing's for sure: things will never be the same again. So what do you think? Are you ready for GPT-5? Do you think Google's Gemini can keep up? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear your thoughts. If you found this video helpful, hit that like button, subscribe for more updates, and share it with someone curious about where AI is headed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.